the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. From outside the arc, it's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. Here's Baberovic. It's hauled in by Athens.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Up and in on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's the pick. Three-pointer. Baldwin's shot is off. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Missed inside.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count the basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's the screen. And there's the drive. Here's Melli. Pass to Baberovic. Five to shoot. Here's Marjanovic. It's hauled in by Athens. Brown looking around. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here at 7. Passes to Brown. Baldwin with a rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. Shoots. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Baberovic has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Osman. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter.
Athens foul call. Number 40. First personal foul. First team foul. Out of bounds. Athens ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Home team foul. Boban Marjanovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
You're 7, a screen on Hayes.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. 2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Melli. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. To win the drought. It's hauled in by Athens. Now you're at 7. No points yet. Pass to Brown. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Baldwin. After the basket by Athens. To the inside. Here's Melly. And he buries his first look.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Drains the triple. 7 points in the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Out to the wing. Hayes for 3. Kept alive. And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense and more. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Athens, Hernan Gomez. Here's Guduric. Shoots. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Athens leading by 4. Grant with it. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Guduric. To the right side. Clock at 6. Nunn defends. Knocks down the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Grant, left side. Nunn up top. No made baskets yet. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Nunn defends. Can't hit that one.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
There's a screen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
The drive by Grant. The layup off target. Here we go. Pass to Guduric. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out of bounds. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Monday, and then on Wednesday, and here's Nunn. Going inside to the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Guduric. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Birch. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Athens leading by 7. Nunn drives in, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Birch. And they're on the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the layup is good off the glass. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
There's a minute 12 left in the second period. On offense, here is Athens. 7-point differential. The 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Guterich. He's covered by Grant.
Athens ball.
Athens leading by 7. Outside Nunn from the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Nunn's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Guterich. For 3. It's hauled in by Athens. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. The kick out to Nunn. Intercepted. Now here's Birch. And a nice finish on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Nunn. The 3. They get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Athens shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw.
26. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the home team.
I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baberovic in at the 2 spot. And for Athens, here's Baldwin. Yet to see a basket to the middle. Pass to Baberovic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Athens leading by 4.
Home team foul. Nicola Melli. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's 7 with the ball. Marjanovic on him. Here's 7. Passes to Osman. Drills it from deep. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Athens lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it falls all over the rim and in. On offense, here is Athens. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Yurt-7. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Yurt-7's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
The ball goes to Athens.
Athens leading by 9. He's defended by Hayes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurt-7's got his 4th rebound in this one. He's defended by Hayes. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Banked it in off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here he goes. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Here's Baberovic. Off the mark there with a 3. Athens leading by 12. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Brown, that's good.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The home team calls timeout. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's a pick. Here's Baberovic. The rebound by Osman. Osman's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown for 3. Melly with a rebound. Yurt-7 finds Brown. Can't connect from 14.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Baberovic. And he banks in the layup. Baberovic has got 9 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And another miss by Athens.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hayes. The rebound by Osman. Athens leading by 12. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple. He got it up. That shot is off. And so it's Athens, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Athens,
sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yep, that one's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now here's Nunn. The D's right on him. Grant outside. He takes it in. Rebounded by Birch. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Pass to Guduric. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Athens leading by 10. Now Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The three is up. It's hauled in by Athens. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Athens.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off. And with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And another miss by Athens. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
All alone. That one goes in. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Puts it up. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And the free throw, no good. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
None with a bucket.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Misses from short range. Athens leading by 15. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the three to fall.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
With the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the jumper to drop. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens, leading by 12. Here's Guduric from behind the arc. He can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's Hernan Gomez with a drive, and he lays it up and in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Guduric. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. None with it. And here's Hernan Gomez. They set a pick. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 11 seconds left in the game. And so it's Athens winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Calathes in at the 2 spot. There's a screen by Marjanovic. 4 on the clock. Baldwin. And the 3 ball is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's James. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Biberovic. Baldwin looking for the opening. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Hayes. Inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Calathes. Finished off the break.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Hayes. Takes it off the glass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Calathes kicks to James. Pass to Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Melly. Some solid defense from Brown. Calathes passes to Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. Outside, James. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Calathes. Here's Korkmaz. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Biberovic. Good on the shot. Biberovic has got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
On the wing, James. Over to the wing. Here's Papagiannis. Nailed from 3-point land. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. They get the rebound. Melly passes to Hayes. Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. Jumps up and finished off by Brown.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. Down low. Here's Melly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. They get a hand on it. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And then Brown with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
You've got Diallo. Awesome game out there with Corniche. And it's Moniunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Kept alive. Pass to Melly. The tray. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Here's Marjanovic. And finally, that one's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the home team. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Diallo. Akobo, the pass to Moniunas. Here's Akobo. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Akobo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Stripped away. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Corniche, and it's blocked. Here's Gutterich, and he's good on the 3-ball. Gutterich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Boston game. Still scoreless. And yes, it's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Gutterich. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Moniunas passes to Diallo. Moniunas, that's a screen for Diallo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Into the lane. Here's Akobo. He has 5. Pass to Diallo. 5 on the clock. Drills the 3-pointer. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
He drains the quick shot.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Akobo, the pass to Blossington. Diallo inside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Shanla off target at the rim. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Diallo the pass to Okobo. Back to Diallo. And a missed layup. Tipped away. Pass to Gutteridge. To the middle. To the left wing. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Let's go. Eunice grabs the miss.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Diallo, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And that does it for the first half of play. Up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we rest?
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
I love their...
And that is our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the force line. James kicks to Korkmaz. Back to James. Brown the pass to Papagiannis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. He's with it, picked up by Brown. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the point. Baldwin's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Outside, James. Brown sets a screen for James. Pass to Calathis. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Biberovic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And a wide open look for James. Sinks the triple. James has got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Baldwin the pass to Mellon. Here's Baldwin for 3. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Calathis. James left side. And the rejection by Marjanovic. To the wing right side. Down low. It's tipped.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Calathis. Right wing. Here's Papagiannis. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Korkmaz kicks to James. Goes back up. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Biberovic. And easy 2 points on the layup. Biberovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's James. And the layup's good off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. There's 1:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. A nice shot by Melly.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Papagiannis passes to James. Brown outside. Here's Calathis. Screen by James. Calathis kicks to James. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Baldwin the pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. Now Hayes. Another shot, and it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Pass to Baldwin. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Baldwin's got 8 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Kicks it out to James. From deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Baldwin the pass to Hayes. Ball stolen. Kicks it out to James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Biberovic. They set the pick. From downtown. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Biberovic has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Korkmaz. And good that time. Korkmaz has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Baldwin the pass to Hayes to stop the run. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. Here's Wasengame. In the corner, it's Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, 2nd team foul.
On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
For the away team, Diallo. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here's Colson. And right on target with the switch. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now Diallo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
Shooting for the away team. Diallo taking 2 shots.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
After Okobo lays it up off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Okobo's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. There's a screen. Hits the 3-point bomb.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Cornish. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okobo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they almost have to rush through. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Here's Gutter. Knocked away and stolen by Diallo. Here's Boston game to the right side. Here's Okobo. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Away team ball.
Here's Boston game. Pass to Okobo. Fires the 3. And no good that time. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Gutteridge. Lock at 6. Driving inside. And contact on the shot. So the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach...
Now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Old team foul. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. Diallo the pass to James. Drops in the tray.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Cornish. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
James goes in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown. And stolen by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
No good on the three.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. James has got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's Brown on the wing. To halt the run. No good at the rim.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Offensive rebound. They set the pick. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. James deciding where to go with it. And finally they hit one. He's got 9.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Hits a 3-pointer.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Calathis, defended by Brown. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Brown with a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Athens.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Osman. Poke loose. Here's Calathis, defended by Brown. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Check by James. And the shot's good.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Check by James. Osman on the wing. Inside. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Here's James. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Check by James. Pass to Osman. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Brown with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to Brown. Now James. He got a piece of it. Here's Osman. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Calathis. What if it goes? Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And for Athens, here's a Kobo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
For the away team.
Both good from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Brown passes to Nunn.
Away team foul. Okobo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Six on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for Athens, number 26. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Okobo. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Misses the layup. Athens trails by 6. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Here's Matajunas, defended by Brown. And here's the fast break. Up the floor. No good with a layup. And they're running. Diallo outside.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. It's stolen away.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Here's Okobo, defended by Brown. Okobo gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside, Brown, driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Okobo, defended by Brown. None against Diallo. Pass to Okobo. 6 to shoot. The floater misses the layup. Athens trails by 6. Here's Nunn. Uses the glass on the layup.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Okobo. He's got 9. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Back to Brown. To the middle. The rebound by Diallo.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket is good. He's got 13.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Nunn. He's off on the layup. And here comes the break. Diallo left side. Shoot from the baseline. It's hauled in by Athens.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Offensive board. Nunn with it for three. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Akobo. On the take. Diallo right side. Off target from three-point range. Count it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, everyone.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of...
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
They're playing the...
And that's it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Korkmaz on the wing. Still no points. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And for Athens, it's James on the wing, defended by Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected! Athens trails by 8. Back to Nunn. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Down low. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by Brown. And here's the fast break. Korkmaz passes to Brown. Back to Korkmaz. Out to James. Fires from deep. And no good. James has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Here's Korkmaz. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. And Athens calls time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Athens trails by 10. James with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Ali. Thanks.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
No good on the wing three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Osman. On offense, here is Athens. It's a 10-point game. You're 7 a screen to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Defended by Brown.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.149 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. You're 7 with the ball. Defended by Brown. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. James outside. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kalathis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there it is for him. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 56 seconds left in the third. Kick out to Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. And he drives in. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kalathis. Out to James. Back to Brown. James outside. And the 3 off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Screen by James. Driving in, Kalathis. And he converts the layup. Kalathis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 10. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Akobo. The three ball. Fires in the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Left side, Brown. Tipped. Here's Akobo, defended by Brown.
Athens foul call. Number 26, third personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Cornelie. Here's the pick. Diallo on the wing. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Athens. And they're pushing it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Sinks that one from the post.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Stripped away. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Team foul.
Free throw good. Brown. Athens trails by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Pass to Diallo. Clock at 6. Here's Mata-Yunis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nunn drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Akobo gets the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to
just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Diallo against Nunn. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. The layup misses. Athens trails by 5. Outside Nunn. From downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Diallo against Nunn. And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Akobo, defended by Brown. And he gets the bucket. Give him 20.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And he makes both free throws.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Screen by James. There's Kalathis. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's none. Defense is right there. Count it!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Tries a three off the inbound. The shot won't fall. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. James against Brown. James, right side. 5 on the clock. There's the three. It's hauled in by Athens.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. Stolen by Grant. And now Athens on the break. Here's Slukas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Baldwin. This one for three. Yurtsevin with the rebound. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant. Driving in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Slukas passes to Grant. Here he goes. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw drops for Grant. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Frames the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Athens needs to get a shot off. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. Now Athens with it. Trailing by 2. Picked his pocket. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Grant. Marjanovic down low. Pass to Biberovic. A 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Here's Hernan Gomez. Driving the lane. Shoots from the right block. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Biberovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook. Grant outside. Looking to end the run. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Biberovic. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Hernan Gomez kicks to Grant. Back to Hernan Gomez. He takes it in, and the shot goes in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baldwin's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The rebound by Marjanovic. Pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. There's the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Yes, that goes in. He's got 6. Athens trails by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Hernan Gomez. No good there.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin.
That was worth the price of admission. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pass to Gutterich. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Missed inside. Here's Colson. Defended by none. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Fires for 3. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Number 26. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Colson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Connects from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Colson. To the paint. Pass to Gutterich. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brown finds none. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Gutterich. He's covered by Brown. Here's Colson. No good from outside. Athens trails by 8. Out left to the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Gutterich. Shoots over Brown. Gutterich can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Now, here's Brown. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. Misses from short range. Here's Gutteridge. He has yet to score, and that one good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Nunn looking around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Coulson. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Over to the left wing. No good on the three. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And there's the drive. No good with the layup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Coulson. It's tipped. Here's the break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Count that one. Brown's got his second bucket tonight. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sean Luck. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Grant, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the three. Here's Biberovic, and the three ball is good. Biberovic has got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Slukas passes to Osman. And here is Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. There's Slukas. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
There's Slukas. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
No good from Grant.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Baldwin the pass to Hayes. Here's Biberovic. 11 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Biberovic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Biberovic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Back to Hayes. Pass to Melli. Here's Biberovic. Now here's Hayes. Shoots. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin can't get it to go. Athens trails by 9. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Devin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit relaxed here, defending the triple. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Lucas. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Melli. And he drives in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Lucas. And a miss there on the triple. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Launches it. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Melli. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 12. And do not. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Athens trails by 12. It's stolen. Defended by none. No good on the triple.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Gutteridge. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. In the corner, none with it. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there. Here's Gutteridge. Here he goes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brown outside. Takes a three. He can't get that one. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
On Wednesday and then on Friday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Off target with the open look. Athens trails by 12. And here's none. There's the pick. The three. Oh, good on that one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shonla takes it off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now, here's none. Not a lot of room. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. Green for 2 points. Nunn's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. They get it again. Pass to Gutteridge.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Colson. Jacks up a three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Athens trails by 12. Brown outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good that time. Pass to Gutteridge. Shoots it. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Drains the 19-footer.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
And it's going to go the other way.
The ball goes to the away team.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team. Wilbekin. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Now Brown. A floater. Unable to get that one. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
A nice shot by Gutteridge.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Brown, no good. And And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't have at home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Shot clock at 3, and there's James from the arc. Melli with a rebound. Here's Hayes. Misses the 3. He's defended by Hayes. And there's James from the arc. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Counted from distance.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here is James. Here's Kalathis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Melly. Pass to Baberovic. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's James. And here's Brown. Back to James. Brown with a screen. Puts up a deep three. Oh, misses the dunk. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Baberovic. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Brown. James passes to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the inside. And stolen by Brown. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. James outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 5. Pure from three-point range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Here's Korkmaz. No made baskets yet. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter here.
James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Melly. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Another shot. Here's Marjanovic. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're a whole lot happier at this point in the season than they were previously. Winning is fun.
Here's Baberovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
James outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from James. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Check by James. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot misses. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 3. And back to the start of the second. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
There's a screen by Birch. Takes the 3. The rebound by Corneli. Cuts off the pass. And here they come. Ahead. On Saturday, then on Monday.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
Good on both. Here's Akobo. Right wing. Five to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. The 3 is up. They get it again. Back to Diallo. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now here's Birch. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Akobo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Here's Gudarich. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Driving inside. That one goes. Count it. Diallo outside. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. Akobo, no good. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
from downtown, on target from range. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Blossoming. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the second. Back to Birch. And stolen by Diallo.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Here's Cornelie. Here's Mata-Yunus. Diallo on the wing. Still without a bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Akobo. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Here's Gudarich with the drive. And he buries his first look.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Akobo. Here's Cornelie. There's a screen. There's the triple. Gudarich with the rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And the ball is tied out, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called.
Into the lane. Good work there as it goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he dunks it down. 20 seconds left to play in the half. To the left wing. Plenty of space. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's the break. Stolen. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. Here's Melli. Defended by Brown. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's James. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the 2 spot. Pass to Korkmaz. Four on the clock. James, left side. Shot from the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Kalathis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baldwin's got 7 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The shot by James, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And he banks in the layup.
On defense, they're having trouble keeping pace.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Driving in, pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Melli. Here's Baberovic. He has 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. For 3, James. The shot no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And he recovers it. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Off target at the rim. It's stolen by James. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. James has got 8 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
James has got 2 of his 6 shots to fall from outside. Here's Melli. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Kalathis. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's James. He got a piece of it.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Inside. Ooh, ripped away. .54 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Kalathis has gone 2 of 5 from the field here to the middle. Melli, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Back to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Marjanovic got in his second bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Back to Korkmaz. James outside. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Akobo. Misses in close. it from distance.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
It's hauled in by Akobo. Here's Mata Yunus. It's stolen by Birch. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. There's a screen by Birch. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. Drops in the layup for two.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
For three, Diallo. That shot missing. Here we go, one-on-one. Goodrich can't hit. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Diallo, tightly guarded. Tipped away. To the inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Drains the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the wing, right side. And there's the screen. Pass to Akobo. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Here's Goodrich. Covered by Diallo. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the away team.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Six on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Here's Akobo. Tries again. Pass to Diallo. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Birch. A minute 20 left in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Here's Akobo. Pass to Corneli. And here's Diallo. From deep. Buries it from three. Diallo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Akobo, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Goodrich from behind the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Diallo outside. Here's Akobo. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Pass to Birch. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. A deep three. Got a hand on it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4. James, no good. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. And that one's good. Osman.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Lucas. James defending. Can't hit from in close. Here's Korkmaz. James, a screen on Hernan Gomez. Shoots the 3. Pass to Brown. James outside. Brown sets a screen for James. It's hauled in by Athens. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Korkmaz. Outside, James. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Calathes. Here's Korkmaz. Got a piece of it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
James outside. Screen by James. Up and in on the way.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. Now Yurtsevin. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Again, Athens. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Papagiannis. From outside the arc. Calathes, no luck. Athens leading by 4. Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. Athens moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. James looking around. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. James has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's deflected. And they're running. Papagiannis kicks to Brown. James sets the screen for Brown. Kicks it out to James. The shot's good. Brown making the play. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Athens with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
On the wing, James launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Korkmaz. Brown kicks to James. Brown sets a screen for James. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Calathes. No scoring in this one. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Calathes. Now Brown. Kicks it out to James. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 3. And we'll get the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got Blossingame. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Okobo in at the 1 spot. And for Athens. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the second free throw, good. Athens trails by 4. Papa Petro, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Boston game. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To Okobo. 5 on the clock. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Athens trails by 4. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Diallo. Swiped away. 1-on-1 here. Here's none. Powered down with both hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Pass to Okobo. Back to Diallo. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Tuesday, then on Thursday. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Diallo hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And they double up Brown. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Okobo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's a screen by Motiejunas from the arc. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Okobo looking over the floor. Pass to Diallo. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. Athens trails by 4. Brown finds none. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Diallo with it. From past the arc. Slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right wing for the 3. No good on that one. Here's Okobo. Pass to Motiejunas. Here's Okobo. Here's Boston game. That 3 off the mark. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And they're pushing it up. Here's Okobo. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. And so here's the home team. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Blasingame. Offline with his 3. Athens trails by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adeunis grabs the miss. There's Blasingame. There's the pick. Pass to Okobo. Clock at 6. From the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Okobo's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Up in time. And so we wrap up the first half. They're up by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
18. Make some noise and get ready for the faded half-court shot.
Well, I think for the home team, right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season progresses. This team could go deep or wash out.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
I like how they...
And that concludes...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5. And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Calathes gets the bucket. Athens trails by 6. They double him with James. Slukas. James covering. There's Slukas. Off target from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
James, the pass to Calathes. And he banks in the layup. Calathes has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Brown over to help. Osman kicks to Hernan Gomez. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
James misses. Athens trails by 8. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. James defending. Athens moving the ball around. Athens with another miss.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Calathes going inside. Korkmaz passes to Brown. In the corner, it's Calathes from deep. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. James, a screen on Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to James. Drills it from outside. James has got 13.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To halt the run, rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oathis passes to James. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Good, and the assist goes to James. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the shot is good. Oathis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Good on the bucket. He has 6.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Oathis dishes to Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Oathis. James outside. Fires with 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Osman, and he jams it with authority.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Korkmaz. So he gets them both. Athens trails by 17. It's stolen by Brown. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by James.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lucas. James covering to the inside. Ritzaven takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Nice shot by James. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Corniche, Diallo out there with crossing game, and it's Maniunas in its center. Pass to Okobo. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And he lays it straight in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's the screen. Here's Blasingame, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. with the shot. No good from the wing. Here's a Kobo. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Blasingame. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Here's Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark. Athens trails by 21. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The tray. None can't get it to fall.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Diallo. From outside, off the mark. Athens trails by 20. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Pass to Corniche. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Athens. None with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 32 seconds left in the game. Got that one up quick.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Blasingame. Here's a Kobo. He's covered by Brown. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.